They say the best time to plant a tree is 25 years ago, and the second best time is today. I did have this house 25 years ago, and I did plant a couple trees. Those trees have grown up big and tall and beautiful, but I have a little bit of regret on the choice of which trees I planted. One of them was this oak tree. Never imagined it would get this big, but it's been here over 20 years. Really doesn't do much except for make a lot of shade and make a lot of acorns. I've got no interest in those acorns. Acorns attract some deer in my yard, which I don't want. They attract lots of squirrels, but I don't have a very good squirrel recipe. This maple tree is another one that was just a seedling, and I allowed it to grow up taller. It was about the same size as that oak tree, and the branches were coming together at one point. I cut it down because it was throwing too much shade onto the garden, and I've used it for a couple projects already and got some future plans for some more of that maple wood. And then we've got a couple of crepe myrtles there. They were actually in the driveway, and I dug them up and moved them here. And pretty large, beautiful trees, but don't really do much for me. What I really need is fruit trees. And today I'm doing something about it. So I found a couple of plum trees at Costco. Wasn't labeled if they needed pollinators or not, but they were pretty cheap, so I just went ahead and got two to be safe. So I'm clearing the grass away, digging a hole, and a little bit of compost on top, putting some mulch on it. Here I am starting the second one. I've had trouble with deer nibbling on my fruit tree leaves and on the tips of the branches. So I'll be sticking some wire fencing around these trees. I really wish I could work this fast. Trees progress slowly. This peach tree right here I planted 2 years ago. I got about 5 peaches off of it last year. Got an apple tree. It's 1 year old. Last year it didn't have any blossoms on it. This year it had 5, but I think the deer might have eaten them. And there's a second apple tree 2 doors down that's mature, so hopefully that can pollinate this guy when it gets big enough. And now I've got a nice new pair of plum trees. So I don't think you're ever going to regret planting trees, but do yourself a favor and put in some fruit trees. The next question is, how long until I can make a proper fruit salad? So if you want to see what Drew's up to, hit the subscribe button and check back next week. And let me know in the comments if you got any good squirrel recipes for me.